Chicago are planning on doing Chicago 2, way back from January 26, 1970. They're going to be performing the album in its entirety. I just thought I'd share this with you tonight before we close down shop. It's a classic album, of course. Color My World, 25 or 624, Make Me Smile, Wake Up Sunshine. I had this album when I was like this high. And I know what Chicago is doing because they've had some changes in the lineup lately, that it would be beneficial for them to go back to the older sound. To, I think, remind the fans that they still have their horn section and Robert Lamb, and they still can do those old songs. I mean, they do them every night. In fact, the first set of their new tour this year, this is the 2018 tour, will be Chicago 2, the follow-up to Chicago Transit Authority. And the second set, they say, will be kind of like the world's longest encore. That's what Chicago is calling it, because it's basically a greatest hits package. But I wanted to share some of the facts of the big Chicago albums, just to show you where Chicago 2 lands. Everyone talks about how groundbreaking they were, and they truly were. Those first 5, 6, 7 albums were amazing. I still have them. I never got rid of them. Even when I sold my LPs, I never got rid of them. Their biggest selling album is Chicago 17. Maybe a lot of folks won't be surprised by that. It went 6 times platinum, 5 times platinum for Chicago 9, which was Chicago's greatest hits, followed by Chicago 20, which was another greatest hits, 82 to 89. They had a whole bunch of albums that went double platinum. And this is where Chicago 2 lands. Chicago 2 went double platinum. Chicago Transit Authority, their debut album, did. Chicago 5, 6, 10, 16, and the very best of Chicago, Only the Beginning. And they've got a few platinum albums, Chicago 3, Chicago 4. The Carnegie Hall multi-disc, multi-vinyl collection from Carnegie Hall went platinum. They made a lot of money on that. Chicago 8, Chicago 2, 12, Hot Streets, which was a disappointment to some fans because it was the first without Terry Kath. And Chicago 18, they all went platinum. So they've done well. They've got an amazing body of work, and Chicago 2 lands at a double platinum album. It was a double album. They're going to do it in its entirety for this tour. And they have, of course, a Vegas residency this year, too. Some new members, I should mention, Jeff Coffey and Tris Imboden just left within the same week in Chicago to be replaced by their percussionist for the last few years, Walfredo Reyes Jr., he's going to replace Tris, and Neil Donell, he's a Canadian vocalist, and Brett Simmons will replace Jeff Coffey. Some changes in the band, but I welcome this. I'm glad they're doing this. Go back to the roots, man. That's what they got to do. Just to remind the fans, hey, we're still Chicago. So way to go. I thought I'd share this with you. We're just about ready to close shop, and I heard this news, and I went, oh, this is kind of cool. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. I'm John Imboden from Rock History Music.